Hello guys, and welcome to Saraphimknight Plays Guild Wars 2. This is my first ever Let's Play, and I'm pretty excited. So, this run is going to be kind of an immersion run. We're going to go through and play as a single character, and over the course of several videos, explore this character's progress from level 1 to 80, and the whole exploration through their personal story. I'm kind of excited, kind of nervous. Like I said, my first time ever doing one of these, but figure what the hell, let's give it a go. Alright, so let's jump right in. As you can see, I already have a plethora of available characters for this game, but let's start with someone new. So we're going to play a race I haven't played yet. We're going to focus on playing with either one of the Asura or the Charr, and I think I'm going to start with the Charr. That sounds like a good one. And other than my two male leads, we're gonna go female. I just tend to think they look better. Now the only classes I have up to grabs really are Ranger, Mesmer, and Engineer. I'm feeling a little rangery today. A little more up close and personal with the optional range. Let's toggle some light in here. See how they look. You can see in the game there's various different body feature options and everything else for you to select how you want your character to look. But we're gonna go medium size with a thinner physique, I think. I know I already have this picked out in my head, kind of what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna go like white panther or black panther with like white stripes and white coloration. We're gonna go along with that white spots. Kind of digging the like panthery look, or maybe the tiger look. I think we'll go with the tiger. I think I like that better. And as for the head, there's two faces I really like. Oh, no hair. Don't like the hair options so much. Yeah, no, I really don't like the hair, so no hair. As face goes, that looks good. I like that face. And that face is just cute. Let's... I don't know, we're a hunter. We're a ranger here. So let's go more big catty. Let's go with the big nose, that face. For horns. Those are kind of cool. I'm not quite sure those are exactly what I've been looking for. Maybe this one? Nah, don't like those. Broken off horns. Kinda cool. I think we're gonna go with these. Let's see, can we pull them in or we can make them really big? Let's go. Let's kinda go this like fly length here. I like them big. Let's go big. Big horns. Big hunter. As for eye color, I mean, what do we got? Ooh, we could be all red-eyed. Mean and nasty, oh, blue-eyed. No eyes at all. Black eyes, can't see anything that's going on. But I think what we're gonna go is we're gonna go more so with... I don't know, I'm really kind of digging the red eyes here. I think we're gonna go with this red look here, and maybe... Let's go with the dark red, I really like that. And I think I'm good. I don't want to mess around with this too much. Now the part that I hate really messing around with, the freaking armors and all that fun stuff. Huh. Well, let's think about this. How do I want to do this? Let's look at the darkest color we have that kind of matches us and kind of go from there. So we go like the white highlights, kind of match ourselves. Just go... And it's a pretty bland look, but I mean, really... We'll just have to find something better later for a wonderful black tiger here. Let's, I guess, we'll kind of keep the same colors throughout. That's the leggings part, which I don't see too much that does much of anything, really. Used to playing heavier or lighter armored classes, so this is a little fun. So let's go with, I guess, like I said, we'll go with the same kind of thing here. This matte color on the bottom, and good enough. We're dark colored. So now we get to pick our pet. I really like the stalker here. One thing that kind of sucks about it is it doesn't, of course, match our color, but one cat to another, right? How are we gonna be charming, dignified, ferocious? Now, the way this whole thing ends up affecting the game is it kind of affects how your character responds to things, whether they're really, you know, aggressive or the like, etc., etc. Here, one sec, be right back. And I'm back. Apparently my mouse was hung. That's wonderful. Anyhow, back over here. I think we're gonna be we'll be charming. A charming Charr Ranger. Well, there's only one Legion for us, the Ash Legion. Sneaky subterfuge. That sounds like us, right? And I would die for my warband, especially my sparring partner. Alright. So, really thinking about this. Looks like I got a warrior, a necromancer, thief, guardian, random not so smart dude, and then we also got let's go with the Joker. I like her a little bit better. And we're the loyal soldier, sorcerer, shaman. Let's go with the shaman. Alright, let's come up with a name here. For name, we're gonna go with what's a good Charr name? Let's think about something. Let's go with Vorla Ravenclaw. It's some name. I think it'll work. Alright, I'll be quiet. Story time.
I am a Charr. In this world of constant battle, I am the deadliest weapon of all. I respect no authority but the clenched fist of my legion. With engines of destruction, we have killed our gods. We reclaimed our homeland of Ascalon, and we planted victory banners on the graves of our enemies. Yet if we waver, it could slip through our claws. Victory. At any cost. I live and die where secrets hide. I thrive where danger dwells. I am a soldier in the service of the Ash Legion. I am the blade in the darkness. I've earned the respect of my comrades and forged alliances I can call on in times of need. My legion teaches stealth, patience, deception. We fight where the Citadel commands, but only to aid the Ash Legion's cause. Today, the Black Citadel's combined army will assault the ghosts that plague this land. I have been assigned to reinforce the bulwark. Let the Blood Legion charge blindly to their deaths. Let the Iron Legion build their machines of war. You will find me in the shadows. This is my story.
Alright, so that's kind of like the intro that every character of every race kind of gets in the game. So, going from here, let's really see what I got here. So, oh yeah, there's a bunch of events going on in the game and everything right now. Nothing too serious, but stuff to really take advantage of. And then, well, got my own stuff that I kind of get to carry around. Kind of your status screen, how your character looks, how your character plays. I won't go into too many details right now because it's not too important until you really get farther into the game. I'm a ranger, and here's my wonderful pet here. I believe I have a pet screen somewhere. Is this my pet screen? Ah, pet management. So yeah, my pet can have a different name that I want to. I'll just call it, I don't know, let's call it Gloria for now. Name after a real cat. Make this a little fun. And as you can see here, a ranger actually can have 2 pets on them at any available time. They have 2 land pets and 2 water-based pets. Cats are apparently amphibious in this game. They can swim and they can be on land, assuming they can swim underwater as well. And they have much the same stats that any of your normal characters have. As you can see, there are a large variety of pets you can end up adopting and caring for. We'll try to make it a process to collect them all and go from there. So let's see, what else do we want to do? I think we're kind of just here right now, so let's just jump into the game.
Over here, soldier. I've got new orders for you.
Right. So apparently we got to fight our way to the front. Joy, joy.
Hey, over here.
So the axe is kind of this weird mid-range weapon here in this game. As you can see, I can throw my axe quite far with my normal attacks, and after you kill so many enemies, you can unlock new skills with your axe. So, right here, right now, watch as I throw my wonderful axes at people. What is our second skill thing while we're doing this? So I've got a wonderful little spread attack that I can basically use. Let's make sure I haven't missed any items or anything. Nope, we're good. And I unlocked my third attack already. So chill. reduced movement speed and skill recharges. I'll be quiet. Story.
I need your help, soldier. Tribune Brimstone has ordered me to the crypt, but I'm too torn up to make it.
What's so important that the Blood Legion Tribune is there?
The ghost of Duke Barradin is far more powerful than we thought. His army just broke through our defenses. Ritlock's about to fight him head-on. If he succeeds, it'll be weeks before the ghost reforms, and we can rebuild our perimeter.
On my way.
Alright, so I guess we gotta go here to this crypt gate. I haven't played the Charr before pretty much at all. I've been to their homelands and other characters, etc., but I haven't really played on my own. Kinda want a second weapon in my hand, in my slot here. So one of the things you also can notice is, besides my first 3 skills that I also have skills over here. Now these first 3 are tied to the first weapon you're equipped with in your main hand. The last 2 are tied to your offhand weapon, and 2-handed weapons will fill up all slots.
Hey, you! Wake up and get
Your 6th skill is always a healing skill, which is nice. Also, apparently ghosts can bleed. Bleeding causes damage over time based on how many stacks of bleeding a foe has on them. This fun thing is vulnerability. Reduces the enemy's armor by the percent that it's stacked. So 10 stacks, 10% reduction in armor, etc. Not horribly concerned right now. It's the beginning of the game. Not too much I have to worry about combat-wise. Kind of a veteran at this game by now, so let's go ahead and get a move on. Get stuff done.
Best fight in weeks. You go on. I'll be right behind you.
Well, okay then. And no one's dropped a single thing for me this whole time. One of the nice things kind of individually about this is that loot in this game is individualized, so every player gets their own personal loot for the game. And apparently that guy was just laying on the ground. He thought it was just a fun idea to lay there. How exciting. Not really, it's the beginning part of the game. It's interesting, but I don't know. Let's make this thing bleed. All 5 of our axes hit it, so it got all the bleeds at once. I know. Here's Mr. Ritlock Brimstone. He is one of the primary characters of the game, primary NPCs. He's part of a, well, was part of a group from the books called Destiny's Edge. As you'll find out through the story, they don't like each other so much, really. But we'll get there with good time.
I need assistance over here.
Rally to me! Cut them down! Stop them flat!
Well, the sad thing is right now I'm not really playing prime time, so I'm not in here with any other players. Usually when you start these instances, you'll end up being in here with other players other than just yourself. At least for the start of everyone's stories.
I will not be defeated. I will destroy you all.
Well, he didn't last too long. Open story. So this guy is, and everyone's personal story, there's kind of an epic monster everyone gets to fight. And I should have dodged the hell out of that. Anyhow, these epic monsters basically supposed to give you the sense of excitement that's supposed to come with fighting. Apparently you can target his hammer. And he can knock me around.
Burn down his kingdom and bury the ashes. Make him remember that day.
I'm gonna heal my pet. Not really worried about myself really at the moment.
Finish
You can see my healer heals both of them. Both of us. I need to be paying more attention to those dodges, but it's not so important right now at the moment.
You're heroes now, boys. Congratulations. Report back to Smokestead.
I heard what you did down in that crypt, soldier. Impressive.
Tribune Brimstone was calling the shots. I just did my job.
Don't sell yourself short. You were part of the team that took down Baradin and stopped the ghost assault. Smokestead is safe now, and you helped make it that way. People are still on edge, though. It'd help if they saw someone like you making the rounds, lending a hand. The quicker we get this place squared away, the sooner the legions can get back to business. You can help. I'd rather have volunteers. But if I have to issue an order, I will.
That won't be necessary, Legionnaire. I hereby volunteer.
So alright, we finished our first story mission, and as at the end of every story mission you kind of get rewards. I think I'm going to go more offensive really with my own personal build, so let's go with these double axes here. And oh, we leveled up. So let's change around our weapons. We want our main hand to be the stronger of the two weapons we got. And we'll put our offhand, this other hatchet, in. Call it a day there. Now we're finally on the actual game world. And as you can see, the game world itself is pretty large. All these numbered zones kinda here represent areas you can actually explore, and right now they're in the middle of doing a bunch of overhaul, a bunch of the zones and everything else, but we're not going to worry about that too much right now. So, what I need to do right now is help the legions of the Black Citadel recover from the ghost attack. So, talk to this scout over here, and I guess I can work on dailies too, and we'll talk about those with a moment. That's a different daily. Ah, that's an easy daily.
Smokestead lies outside the Black Citadel on land we took back from the humans. It's our base of operations for further expansion into this region. We're pressing east and north, facing resistance from the Flame Legion and an infestation of Ascalonian ghosts. The legions need every soldier to do his or her part. As you travel, you'll encounter magical Asuran waypoints that you can use, for a small fee, to rapidly travel around the world. Finally, I'm confident you'll find many challenges that will test your mettle and improve your skill.
Alright, so that kind of gets the gist of it there. I'm gonna go ahead and represent the little guild that I lead, just for fun. And kind of go from here, so alright. We need to help the denizens of Ashford. Wouldn't you know it? There's someone that needs help right now, frightened cows. So, unlike most MMOs, there's not really the sense of general quest in this game at all. The idea is mostly just do what you need to do. There's different things that you can help out with, like this is a event out in the world. I can use these cattle prods here to help get these cows back in.
It better be. Put those gates back up, and make sure they don't get knocked down again.
Okay. Everything around here?
Oh, it looks like I
You stop letting
didn't
those
get any
cows
credit
escape,
because someone else
we'll
completed
talk.
it without me being able to help at all. Well, that's nice. Fine. Just kill something for a second. So in general, combat can be kind of fought in the standard MMO way, just sitting and taking hits, exchanging blows if you really want to. The game though really shines in the aspect though that you can kind of move around while you're fighting though. So like right now, everything I'm doing is move around. I can avoid hits from this worm by just staying outside of his range of combat and constantly hitting him. And letting my pet take the damage, of course. And wouldn't you know it, we're all the way up here to do this heart. But, got a little bit of gold. So I'm going to do something else really quick.
What happened?
Alright, as you can see, we have collectibles. I can deposit them immediately in my bank from here. It's a nice little feature. Even more so is the ability to just deposit them all instantaneously and compact your bags. But anyhow, I digress. Let's find a merchant around here somewhere. Down here there's a merchant. Let's go grab him. The reason why I'm grabbing a merchant is you can see on my little minimap down here, which I'll kind of expand for you for a moment. There are these little nodes. Right here's little plants. And what these let you do is they let you collect resources. So here I can harvest blueberries. And this one is herbs. There's also in other places there's little stone nodes, which basically is you can harvest ore. You can also harvest wood from trees. So basically when you start out the game, it's actually kind of really nifty to get your harvesting gear as fast as possible, because not only do you earn experience by doing them, but all those materials you end up gathering are really helpful for crafting later, which also earns you experience, and of course you can make new equipment for them. So we're gonna get
What do you got that'd please someone like me?
one of each, and we're just gonna go ahead and equip them now. Be good about it.
Time to go.
One of these got damaged.
Alright, so
Done yet, boss?
we'll go ahead, we'll complete one of these hearts, and we're gonna wrap that up here for today. Now, well, we could focus on our dailies too, but do I really want to do the daily? I mean, I should do the daily. Kill things, heal things, laurels, gathering, and events. Not as fun to watch, definitely not as fun just to, you know, end up doing with people. Get this daily, I have to kill 50 things. I have to revive 10 allies, visit a laurel vendor, do a bunch of gathering, and accomplish several events. And we might end up doing it if I end up feeling like it, but really, let's just focus more on the general gameplay and the general following our story as far as we can until we need to do other things to advance. So, we gotta complete one of these hearts. And I'm gonna go to this heart we visited over here before. And oh, here's a sapling, and here is a mortar shell, which apparently, set off this random Flame Legion soldier to attack me. So I'm gonna pick up this mortar shell, I'm gonna throw it at this guy, and I'm gonna call it that. So right there I just did a dodge. The game has a dodge meter. You can dodge generally twice in a row without any type of provocation. Basically, you can pick these things up. This helps out with this heart over here. Pick up unexploded mortar shells, metal bars, and work tools while guarding against the Flame Legion and against ghosts. So that's what we're gonna do. Complete this heart. And while we're at it, we're also gonna grab this waypoint up here. And we can fast travel here later. So waypoints, as you can see, look at your mapping, your mini-map, basically allow you to fast travel between locations for a small fee. Note this fee increases as you gain level, and also the farther you are from the waypoint. So I'm just looking around this mortar shell. I kind of want to use it. A lot of things in the game you can pick up and use as environmentally weapons just to use against enemies, but I guess no one's gonna help me out here, so I'll just pick up this one and not care about the last one I just had, and let's throw out this hyena. He's annoying me. Also, trying to unlock my skills for the rest of my axes here, and it means I gotta kill things. Oh, I'm hobbled. That's never fun. Come on, you can do it. Oh, there we go. Alright, so back to blueberry bushes. I'm not completing the heart here, but I mean, they're blueberries, man. Really? You don't like blueberries? Well, I love blueberries, so I'm collecting all the blueberries. I may want to cook later. This is metal bar barrel. I guess I can pick up this misplaced tool and do something with it. Do I talk to the tool rack?
Secure the armory at all costs.
Ah. Oh, an event just started. Alright. So here's going to be an example of a protection event. Notice a little flag here. Basically defeat waves, and if they get inside of the area up here, they can start taking it over. So we don't want that to happen. And these kind of things just occur in the world kind of, well, not really randomly, but seem to occur. So we're gonna, you know, throw my axes out there, make them bleed a lot. Be hammering at them. Let my wonderful pet do all the tanking. And just in time for the next round of guys to come along and be wonderfully friendly. Now, given who I am, I think it's probably going to be in my best interest to kind of spawn off that bleed as often as possible. Open, we just lost a guy. So one of the mechanics in the game is you can revive other players and NPCs, and anyone can do this, and I'm reviving right now. Got our one guy up, and let's see, what does this new attack do? Ooh, that's nifty. Except I didn't use it as effectively as I could have.
Oh, it hurts!
Alright, so let's heal.
I'm in bad shape.
Alright, so we're not doing too hot right here, so let's fall back a little bit. Let our pet end up doing some of the tanking here, and we'll also, you know, let that other player there take some of the hits.
Playing dead end.
Apparently I got a male there, which is nice. Oh, my pet's about to die. Oh, good, we healed. Alright. At this rate, we might actually, you know, end up completing our weapon set completely and get the event done, as well as the heart that we just finished a moment ago. So let's keep going. One more wave to beat.
I'll revive.
Oh, our pet's down for the count.
Kill shot.
Oh, not quite what I wanted to use.
Securing the armory. That should keep the Flame Legion off our back for now.
Our pet's revived and good. So there, we got the completed event. We completed a heart. Got some progress on our revives daily. A lot of progress on our kills. And likewise, we're now ready to continue on our personal story here. So, every time you end up completing a heart, get one of these nice heartfelt letters. I'm not going to read it, but you can kind of look at it, see what it gives you. And they usually give you a little bit of money. Likewise, I have an urgent report to tell me to go back to the barracks. I need to meet the Tribune at the Heroes Canton and I guess go see what the heck that my warband wants me to do right now. So, something else that we can do, because we just completed this heart right here, is we can go to this little heart person over here, and now they act as a vendor
Let me guess.
for a very special kind of currency that we end up getting, called karma. And karma, what it basically lets us do, it's a separate currency that we get for completing events and dailies, that kind of stuff, that lets us buy these little special things. So I'm not really going to spend any of my karma right now. There's nothing I really want. I mean, the shield's and I mean, it's something, but nothing I really have to worry about right now. I'm going to sell this junk that I have on me. And likewise,
Later.
I'm going to open up all these bags, get out whatever materials they're giving to me, and I'm going to deposit everything that I don't need. And notice this didn't pause into my bank. It's because I am full of this material. Now this, I do like better than my current spear gun. And I tend to be more of a melee fighter, so we're taking the spear. Now that kind of gives a taste for the game right now. We're not going to go ahead to go too much farther. I might... why the hell not? Let's go ahead and do one more story mission. Let's go do our story mission for the heroes can't on there. We're not quite level 3 yet, but I think we'll be able to take it just fine. Grab this mortar. You never know when you'll need one. So this lets us block projectiles while damaging nearby foes. So whirling defense, that's going to be really useful to us. Especially as a double axe rogue here. What we might do is we might actually, to meet the level requirement for our wonderful story mission, we'll go ahead and do this heart here. This shouldn't be too hard and pretty easy right now to end up pulling off. So let's go up here, clear out rats, clean up gears and junk, chide the lazy workers to keep the Flame Legion away. So we'll set some traps. Clean up these junk piles. So while most of these hearts tend to have a combat mechanic with them, they also tend to have non-combat things you can do. Which is one thing that I actually tend to really like about the game. The game has a lot of, I guess you would say, pacing. Pacing between fighting and just kind of making progress in ways that are not always combat related. So it's definitely one thing I really like about the game right now. I'll admit, not everything that you end up doing is necessarily the most interesting thing in the world. Let's be honest. Watch me go around here. I pick up. Oh god.
My pet needs help!
I'm about to get better at this pet management thing. Let my pet die twice now. I'm feeling bad about it. At least Glory can get back to life without too much problem. Oh, there's a rat. Bye, rat. Sorry. And we're getting close to level 3. Still not too good, but you know, we're getting there. Let's go ahead and... what else are we missing down this way? Got another heart over there. Oh! There's something we can go grab. One of the things I missed while over in this corner that we were sitting in so nicely was the fact that there is a little green kind of arrow-like marker over here. Now those green arrow markers, if you notice my mouse hovering over it, are called skill points. Skill points, well, they do exactly what they sound like they do. They give you points to spend on skills. Up to a point anyway. After a certain point, you end up using them kind of as an extra currency for a bunch of other stuff you could end up needing or using. I'll explain more about that in a moment. Should have checked that heart over there and see what he had to offer, but like I said, early game, not too worried. So one of the things you'll notice as I uncover the map is there's kind of like this painterly aspect to the map. But when I uncover it, by walking over it here, the painterly part kind of removes itself and you kind of get this more real looking part of the map. Now there's an event going on down there, and I really want to get that skill point, but events contribute a lot of experience points. And I think we're gonna go help these guys with these devour eggs. So this is a gather event. Get devour eggs, return to the dude, get progress.
They're dumb like Flame Legion. Didn't sign up for that.
These kids were just talking in the background.
Attention. What you are watching is the proper technique for gathering eggs.
Uh-huh. So apparently we're doing the proper technique for gathering eggs now. So we're going to, I guess, use this lure here. Which lures her away from her nest. And we're going to kill her wonderful little hatchling. Isn't she so cute? I'm gonna grab her eggs and call it a day. She apparently, you know, didn't care so much that we just destroyed her young and her eggs, but I guess we're gonna lure her out again and we're going to destroy her nest again. Pick up some more eggs. And kill her baby devourer again. You know what, I'll take all these eggs because you know what? No one else is here to help me right now. I'm not really playing during prime time, so to speak. I'm American here, so I'm playing a little bit early. As you can see, it's 5:17 p.m. where I'm at right now. Eastern Standard Time at the moment. And yeah, not so many people at the moment with me. Apparently I discovered another part of the map. And why not get some copper ore over here? We'll end up needing it for doing our own crafting. Let's grab a few more eggs, and I think, you know, we'll almost be done. Ooh, there's some mushrooms over there we might want. A few more of these eggs while we're at it. And let's pick this up. I guess one more set of eggs and we should be more than good. At least I'm hoping so. Hopefully I'm not going to be here for like, you know, an hour trying to get freaking eggs. Alright, so that is about, I don't know, 5-6 minutes of egg gathering. Let's go over here and see how many I'm turning in.
That egg is mine.
Outstanding!
Hey, who's gonna scoop up behind these things? Not me. Didn't sign up for that.
I just, you know, submitted 20 eggs.
Practice makes
Show those cubs what's done. Got ourselves up to level 3 and I think I still want that skill point. So let's go grab that skill point before we end up heading off to do the next part of our story here really quick. Cannonball event. Do we care? Do we care?
Wait, it's gone.
We'll see. First, let's get this skill point.
Come over here. For Iron Legion.
Alright.
Got under that smirk of yours.
So this skill point's pretty basic. Basically, fight the guy, beat the guy.
How many times do I have to say it? No scrawny buck-tooth thieves on my range!
You see these little red circles up here on the ground? Those are AoEs the enemies put down. We definitely don't want to get hit by those because they usually hurt, cause status effects and the like. But we got our skill point there. You can see that little arrow's filled in now.
The next thieving rat I grab, I'm going to fire out of a cannon!
Stop. No. Keep them away. Away.
And we'll go ahead and, you know, turn in these while we're here. Might as well.
Yes, perfect. Bring more so we can get back to target practice.
Get some more cannonballs.
Mine.
Little rat people.
What's on your mind? Yes, perfect. Bring more so we can get back to target practice.
There! Oh no, not on my range there aren't.
Bunch of lousy thieves. They need to be stomped and skinned.
There goes one.
So you kind of notice probably in the background, a lot of the NPCs kind of banter. And that's another interesting thing about the game. There's a lot of talking that the NPCs will do, just kind of telling the story of whatever the event is going on, or
Get them!
kind of going on about, you know, whatever needs done, etc, etc. And it actually not only does it happen during events like this, but it happens a lot during the lead-ins for events to kind of give you an audible clue of what's going on.
Bring more so we can get back to target
Sometimes
practice.
they're also just, you know, flavor text and the like too, but most of the time there's usually some kind of motivation behind what's being said by different characters.
How many times do I have to say it? No scrawny buck-toothed thieves on my range!
Yes, perfect. Bring more so we can get back to target practice.
You know, it's gonna get us somewhere as far as our daily goes, which is definitely nice. I might record something later, being on one of my other characters, completing the daily and actually doing something a little more interesting.
We keep fighting. Yes, perfect. Bring more so we can get back to target practice.
Mine.
And one more ought to do it, if that human over there doesn't end up finishing it for us.
The next thieving rat I grab, I'm going to fire out of a cannon!
So one thing to notice with a lot of these collection style events is that a lot of the collection events allow you to basically still turn in stuff towards the end, which basically just allows you to basically keep going with the event even though technically you're done. Now I don't want to completely leave yet now that I'm in the middle of this event, so we'll wait around just a little bit, wait for the event to finish. And let's look at those boots. Are those better than mine? Yes, yes they are. Let's equip them and be good. Now power, which those boots had on them, increases your general amount of damage you do, etc. So we'll get in the stats later. We're not going to play the stats game for right now.
Good work. You broke the squid and saved our munitions. Now, back to target practice.
So now that we've got all this done, let's go and head back outside the place. Let's not walk all the way there. That's wonderful pain to have to always walk everywhere, because especially with as big as the game world can be sometimes. Now let's head into our home city and do this next event. Oh yeah, so right now there's this whole Herald event thing going on right now. And basically the idea is things are occurring in the game.
Over here.
It's part of this whole living story movement, which is basically the game world changing slowly as the devs add things and remove things from the world. Interesting feature, kind of cool idea. See how it plays out later. We haven't really gone too far in it yet. So let's go and continue my personal story. Level 3. I think we can handle it.
Any news?
At ease, soldier. Damn shame that the Battle of Smokestead nearly wiped out your warband. Without you, Baradin would be stomping our skulls by now.
Yes, Tribune. I owe my survival to Ritlock Brimstone. He held the line until reinforcements came to take out the Duke.
True. Still, Legionnaire Hal was lost in the fighting, so your warband needs a new leader. Congratulations, you're promoted to Legionnaire.
Thank you, Tribune. I'm ready for duty.
I have an operation for you. We have intel that the Flame Legion has infiltrated the Citadel. Their spies—
Excuse the interruption, Tribune. We have hostiles incoming, ready for battle. Guard Tribune Desert Grave.
Well, apparently this city isn't so safe. Enemies are able to just walk right in, it seems like. Maybe needs to up the security a bit. Of course, you know, they could be infiltrated spies or the like. Really hard to say, really.
Well done, Legionnaire. You're already proving your worth. As for you, Fengar, do you need to go back to the Farrar and relearn basic perimeter security?
Sentries won't mess up again now that they're dead. And, I'll get new ones.
You're lucky I was here, Fengar. The real question is, was this an attack of opportunity, or is the Flame Legion planning something?
They know we're onto them. Those miserable flame rats. All they did was verify our intel. Their blunder's our chance. Here's your mission, Legionnaire. Go to the Serrated Blade Tavern and ask about Black Citadel brandy. Your contact will say the barkeep waters it down. I'm told some Flame sympathizers spend their time there. Discover who they are, and find something I can use to derail their plans. Questions?
None. I'll be quick and quiet, Tribune.
Alright, so I'm guessing this is, well, not quite. Looks like we're still a little bit involved in this part of the story here. So let's continue going on and just kind of, figure out where we're going from here. Now it's telling me to go this way. So every race, kind of a little explanation going on here, has their own home city. And with every home city, there's this kind of home instance that the player has that kind of represents who they are as a person within one of their races, like groups, etc. And for us, it's a canton where we meet with our legion, our tribune, and all that fun stuff. And for various other cultures, it could be a house for the humans. The humans, depending on your backstory, you end up living either in a noble's manor, down at the tavern, or kind of on the streets kind of person. It really just kind of depends exactly who you end up being and how you end up playing the game. And a lot of those choices you made at the very beginning. For instance, I'm Ash Legion, but if I chose Blood Legion, I mean the Blood Legion Tribute. And from what I understand there, he's not as nice. So let's see, where are we going from here? Going down to this wonderful place down here. All the wonderful Charr artwork, gears, metal, industrialization. And grab this waypoint while we're at it. Get some more experience points. Can't hurt, right? Go over here and continue on a little bit. And yes, we'll enter this instance.
You there, Scrapper. This place have Black Citadel brandy?
Sure, but between you and me, the bartender waters it down.
Around here? I'm surprised he's still alive to do business. Speaking of business, Desert Grave sent me.
I've identified 2 Flame Legion spies inside the tavern. They have the password we need, but we can't attack them inside without starting a free-for-all. If that happens, the spies will use the chaos to make their escape, and we'll lose them for good. Ideas?
I could encourage them to leave now, and without causing a scene.
Really? Well, lead on. I want to see this.
Right behind you.
Alright.
What you can do.
So we need to get these spies outside the tavern.
More ale! And maybe some whiskey!
Guess we'll take a drink over here.
Hurry up!
And let's
Welcome
see.
to the Serrated Blade. If you cause trouble in here, I'll cut your tail off.
Guessing
Till
it's
then,
a
sit any way
suspicious
you like.
Charr over here. Guess we're gonna go our charming route here.
That drunk's still staring at us. What a pain in the tail. Let's just go out the door very fast.
Well, I'm guessing those spies are gonna leave now. Man, we didn't even have to do that much to really get them out of the way.
Nicely done! I thought we'd have to set the place on fire to get them outside.
Getting them to move was simple. Getting the information, on the other hand.
Let's tail them. It's best if we get what we need without directly engaging. That way, they can't go warn anyone.
And if they catch us following them?
Then we see if you fight as well as you spy. There they go. Looks like they're off to meet someone. Let's tail them. See who they're working with.
So I
Time
guess
to get to
this-
work. Here, this might help.
Oh, I guess I'm invisible and stealth now. Well, that's fun. So I guess we're just gonna follow
what's going
slowly.
on? I thought you two were hitting the serrated blade. Too many drunk troublemakers there. Couldn't get anything done. We have to drop by the hideout before we go to the camp. Keep an eye out, right?
So apparently we're just gonna follow these guys. Be completely, you know, stealthed and no one can tell exactly what we look like. And I guess they're gonna walk under that over there.
Interesting. They're sticking close to the bar. I thought they'd go farther afield. Burn me. I realize where they're going. Maybe that's why so many workers have been disappearing lately.
And again, I'm glad she knows what the heck's going on. We're just gonna, you know, stay really far behind without drawing any attention to
I
ourselves.
was right about the workers. Flame Legion's been killing them off and subbing in shills.
Tribulus gave you an order.
Bastards.
And you're reporting in without a kill? There were complications. Besides, we have business here first. Fine. Head on in and get it done. You better hope nobody followed you.
So I guess now at this point we're gonna have to, you know,
Those punks have the info we need. Let's take out the guards.
we get to kill people now. That's so much more fun. Here, I'm gonna pick up this metal bar. So let's have fun, shall we?
Enemy contact!
Now one thing that's annoying slightly about the game
Door and see what we can find out.
is when you're right clicking you're over something, a lot of times you'll end up selecting something automatically you don't want to. But happily enough, I just got a bow. And it's a longbow, so we're gonna have fun. I'm gonna shoot down this door. Maybe. Or I'm just gonna listen, I guess. Aw, I wasn't paying attention.
Here's where we split. Report back to camp, rookie. Hang on. They changed the password again. I forgot it already. I can't keep covering for you. They change it at random, sometimes twice a day. Who can keep track of that? Everybody but you. Fine. But this is the last time. It's burnt so now.
There's the info we need. What do you say? Leave now or take them out?
I say we take them, Legionnaire, quick and quiet.
I like the way you think.
Break it down.
Honestly, I'd probably be more effective with my axes here. It is close quarters. But seeing as I can have one weapon equipped right now, we're gonna deal with just using my arrow. And my pet.
Get that password back to Twitter. I'll clean up here and catch up with you. Go!
So we're gonna go ahead and leave. We just got the password. We can go back to our Tribune and report the good news. And instead of walking all the way there, let's just, you know, Wait, we don't want that waypoint. We want this waypoint. Or better yet, this waypoint. Take advantage of the fact that, you know, we're in town and the waypoints are free. Maybe the other waypoint went faster. Yeah, it looks like it. Ah, that's alright. Where is Desert Grave's office? Apparently it's in the giant sphere citadel here. Let's try to meet this Desert Grave and have fun. Desert Grave? God, need to learn to enunciate better when talking on recording. Anyhow. So this impressive structure is basically the command post for the Charr. And we're wanting to go over, I think right over here actually.
That was the campaign where I got my favorite.
To the Ash Legion Tribune's office. Or it looks like she might be on the next floor up, one more floor.
Give me what you have. Time's wasted.
Here we go.
Greetings, Engineer. Tribune Desert Grave is awaiting your report.
Thank you for your patience.
Torga, Blood Legion soldiers are missing and you owe me. I told you about the sympathizers at the bar. Now you tell me what you found there. Is this a bad time, Tribune? Shakea and the new Legionnaire are back from the Serrated Blade. Hey, hold on. I know this soldier. Fought Baradin with me. Made Legionnaire already? Excellent. Excellent.
Yes, sir. Tribune Desert Grave promoted me.
Smart move. And so was deploying you to spy on the Flame Legion. The Serrated Blade is the bar I was talking about. What did you find there?
Back off, Brimstone. My operation, my intel. So unless you want to fight over it, I've got agents to debrief. Fengar can show you the way out.
Fine. I'm putting a lot of trust in Ash here, Torga. But you've got a Legionnaire I respect on the job. Because of that, I'll hold off. For now.
So you can see, the legions have a little bit of infighting that goes on. It's like different aspects, you know, different branches of the military. Everybody likes the way they do the job. Everyone wants everyone else's information. They always work together as well as they should. Anyhow.
At ease.
You've done well, Legionnaire.
Alright.
Good luck in your next mission.
So, given what I know, and given kind of want to go here, let's go for raw power. We're trying to mow things down.
Next.
And that puts us at level 4. Get rid of all these extra collectibles I have. Go and equip these new bracers here. We're gonna salvage all this stuff that we don't necessarily want right now. No, we don't want those leather boots. Go away. We'll keep the axes because we may want to still fight for melee, but otherwise, we're good. Alright, so I think that wraps up stuff for now. Hope you guys enjoyed watching, and next time we'll go over with the Uncovering the Flame Legion's plans, as well as whatever we end up doing in this Let's Play, following the story through. Alright, thanks for watching guys, and talk to you later.